that wasteful talk, run away from wasteful talk. Save yourself from wasteful. Take a U-turn from wasteful talk. Gossip mongering. The more you can save yourself from wasteful discussions, the more your salah will be beautiful. Here you'll pray salah. You'll do sujood here. The imam will be here. The carpet is the same. And you'll pray in the same way. But what will be the conclusion? Allah's Nabi, you did amal on His nasiha, on His guidance after praying salah. Don't do wasteful actions. Wasteful action definition, Hazrat Thanvi Sahib Rahmatullah Alayhi gave the definition. I'm not educated, but where my mind goes while we're talking. What beautiful personality's name I've shared with you here. Hazrat Hakim ul-Ummat, the physician of the Ummah, Hazrat Maulana Thanvi Farooqui, he was also Farooqui. Rahmatullah Alayhi. What did he say? He stated that there are 3 grades of wasteful use of time. Wasteful talk, gossip, wasteful discussion. Grade 1, first of all, is there such a discussion or a point or a statement that gives you benefit in this world and the hereafter. This is very beneficial then, isn't it? So talking, discussing statements are those that give you benefit in this world and the hereafter. And then the second one is that gives you loss in this world and the hereafter. Wasteful that is. We're stuck in that. And we are stuck in more dangerous than that. What is that? That doesn't give us benefit in this dunya nor in the akhirah. Today, mostly where the world is trapped, in that there's no benefit in this world or in the hereafter. Nor can you sleep properly, and nor can you hear properly. This is the case, isn't it? Yes, those things, the actions are dangerous. That you gain no benefit. Your health is not benefited, your body is not benefited, but we are running after that, running after them. Promise from today, when you pray salah, then other fikr should be that we need to make this salah beautiful and present it in the court of Allah. So the best way to do that is that control yourself and don't get involved in wasteful discussion. Don't be immersed in wasteful discussion. Don't be occupied, busy in wasteful discussion, wasteful actions, wasteful pastimes. Straight away the doors will open after you pray salah. For what? This, remember, shaitan will come, nafsiyat. The doors will open in front of you. Oh, you stood there, you prayed salah. Yes, okay, how are you? What's happening? What's happening? Wasteful, no objective of the chat. Who wants to save you? Close your eyes. I've just prayed salah, the fard. Straight away be quiet, put your head down and go, get out. Leave that environment. What do? That most yaqinan, we pray salah, we look left, is there any brother here I can have a chat with? Oh, bhai, yes, how are you? What's happening? Oh, yes, oh, listen quickly, everyone said, where are you going? Quickly listen, you don't meet him, why are you not meeting me? And they're pulling him by force. Do we not do this? The fuzul, wasteful, nothing else to know. Ibadah, no dhikr, tasbih, remember, pray salah. Oh, did you? I just prayed salah. I prayed salah, that's it, I finished, that's it, I prayed. Why are you saying I've not prayed? This is not the salah praying that Rasulullah has given to us. There are many levels of salah. The Rabb, the salah is going to. See, where is your salah going to? Many marahil. If you give somebody a gift, after you give, there are many ways of giving a gift. Oh, here, take the gift. Is that how you give a gift? How can we release ourselves from wasteful talk and from friends? You're not going to make tea today. I haven't seen you for many days. Yaar, gab shab, what's going on? What are you saying today? What's your business nowadays? And how do we save ourselves from this gossip mongering? Look at that, then the solution will come. So, that Darwish, Sahabi, companion, pious, subhanallah. The companion, the other companion's name, I remember. If it's correct, if I'm wrong, then correct me. If I don't remember, in Mishkat, this hadith, I read this. In the Khanqa, I read this hadith, mashallah. So this hadith, Imran bin, this companion has Imran radiallahu anhu, he said that to Abu Dhar. He said, I was looking for him, and one day he was in the masjid, and he had a blanket or a sheet wrapped up, torn, and he was in the corner, and he had wrapped himself in that blanket, he was lying down. And this time that he was lying down in the masjid, Abu Dhar, what are you doing here? Lying down in the masjid. Came to, what's going on? What's happening? What's the latest? What are you doing? This blanket, sheet wrapped around me. Both were Sahaba, both companions. So Abu Dhar said that he just turned a little bit, he moved his sheet a little bit. Say subhanallah. I'm speaking out of my passion and love. It's like I can see this in Medina happening, subhanallah. Yes, when I share a hadith, when I discuss it, I feel in my heart that I'm looking at everything with my eyes. So Abu Dhar is lying down, and Imran bin Khatan radiallahu anhu came, he came into the masjid, and it's an old masjid, subhanallah. And there was dust there on the ground. Abu Dhar was lying down on the dust, on the soil, and he had a black sheet wrapped out. Oh, my thoughts are going there, mashallah. My thoughts are going at the same time. And he disturbed him, and he came and said to him, just move this sheet a little bit, his blanket. And he looked towards him. He said, what's the issue? He said, what are you doing here lying down silently? He said, be quiet, be quiet. Do your own thing, do your own thing. He said, I saw this, just like I can see this happening, I can see this discussion taking place. Subhanallah. So all points that come out from the heart, when you don't necessarily see them from your eyes, it's from the heart you can see them. You'll also say, what a weird person this is, crazy. That's it. So he's watching, he said, what's the issue? He said, there's nothing, I just saw you lying down. I said, what are you doing here? He said, listen first then, the person who speaks, the Sahabi, first and foremost, whose name does he take? Reference? He takes a reference of his friend, Sain. He wants to reply, but first in the heart, he gives the reference of who? Nabi al-Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He said, why are you asking me? I'll tell you the reference, what I heard, what Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said to me. So he hasn't opened the secret yet. He said, I'm watching you. He said, shall I tell you? He said, yes, please tell me. He said that, listen then. Allah's Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said to me one statement, I'm doing amal. He said, what's that thing you're doing amal on? He said that the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that the best friend is solitude, loneliness. Subhanallah. Not that you go out with people, shake hands, gupshup, gossip mongering, talking. This is not the case. These are not your friends, they are your enemies. Subhanallah. These are enemies that you just stood there having a chat, you're asking people, they're not your friends. I'll tell you who is a friend. Friend is he who my Nabi, my Prophet ﷺ explained. You say to me today, pious. I became pious because Allah's Nabi told me in them. If I listen to them, I'll be good. So when I was explained that the best colleague, best friend, then why should I go to those people? I want to take the best friend, adopt the best friend. Then he wrapped his blanket and he said, I saw him wrap the blanket again. Say Subhanallah. So he said, you said half, at least complete the point so I can get benefit. He said, okay, listen. Then he opened the blanket again. I can see this. I can see this. Abu Dhar is lying down like this and he said to him, Hazrat Imran, he said, yes, what's the issue? He said, then listen. He said, the best colleague friend is what? This is the meaning of the hadith that I'm sharing with you. He said, the best colleague from amongst all friends is loneliness, solitude. And the best talk, the best discussion which can come out from the tongue, the best discussion, the best talk. Listen what he said. He said the second thing, the most wasteful thing is wasteful talk, nonsense talk. Wasteful talk, idle talk. The thing that destroys most is idle talk, wasteful talk, which has no objective, no underlying reason. The tongue is the most dangerous thing. And listen to another hadith. One Sahabi said a beautiful question to the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, a thought is coming. He said, what's the thought that's coming? He was a Sahabi. And see here, that through every dust, even an atom's weight of discussion, they delivered that and shared it and sent it to us. Until today, we are blind with our brains. What is he asking? He said, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I'm looking again. It looks like I'm looking again. Subhanallah. It seems to me like I'm looking again. What is the question? He said, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, please tell me, what is it that you're asking? He said, tell me please, that in your eyes, in your heart, these are the words of the hadith, the close to you, O Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that what is the most dangerous thing? Allahu Akbar, the whole solution has been given to us. If Allah's Nabi sallallahu replies to this, the snakes and the scorpions from everything and illnesses, this is the root of all danger. This is the most dangerous for your deen, for your iman, for Islam. The most dangerous thing that will take you to Jahannam, which will destroy your salah, which will destroy your fasts. This is a hadith that we need to listen to. This is very beneficial. Listen to this. Listen to this. That will destroy your everything within a second, within a minute. Allah's Nabi stood up straight, I think. Straight, I think, like this. And this hadith is ajeeb, unique. Subhanallah, he through his action gave the answer. He stopped speaking, he stopped moving. The ulama ikram, respected scholars, sitting. Listen, how's the action? I'm watching this, mashallah. This the action, what was the action he gave? That his blessed face, he opened his mouth, and he opened his mouth, and he took his tongue out, and he grabbed it like this, and he said, this, Allahu Akbar. Is this hadith not in Mishkat? Look at it. He didn't say anything. He just gave he He hinted. He took his blessed tongue out and he grabbed it, touched it. He said, this is the most dangerous. Allahu Akbar. He said, the most dangerous thing for you is that your whole night ibadah will be destroyed, of ghibat, backbiting. Your whole Hajj will be destroyed. Your whole Ramadan will be destroyed. Your whole Ramadan, you can keep the fast, do everything, but your tongue within seconds will destroy all of this. One statement you will say that Allah won't like, your Ramadan, will it be there? The benefit, where's that kalma going to come from your ears? Is that statement going to come from your eyes? Is it going to come out from your hands? Where's it going to come from? Say it loudly. From the tongue, because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said this. He said, he showed it, demonstrated it physically. He said, this tongue, he took it, he grabbed it. He held it. And today, what's happened to the ummah today? Yaar, what don't we understand? Well, there's such a straight, direct learning, education, that the thing that will destroy everything. So why don't we get the clue for it?